I've just been creating a bit of backscene, I might say. Quick scan across. So I've got 3 photos. I've got the 4 I was thinking of using. Anyway, I've got put 3 on. So the first photo is of the West Riding, Yorkshire, somewhere around the Halifax region. Looking down there, you can see the disc joint there. The second one is up in the Yorkshire Dales, and that's a little view up in the Dales. What I've done between the second and the third one is stitch just line up the hillsides. You see the valley isn't, the land, the foreground isn't, and that's because what I've done is I've lightened the image on those. They were quite dark. You can just in the normal photos add filters or do some adjustment to brightness and colour saturation. And I intensified the colour saturation on this one just because I'm playing around and experimenting. And this is Ilkley Moor. So looking down from Ilkley Moor across at the hills in the distance. So the hills there blend together quite nicely. And I could have got the ground to blend more by taking the saturation back where this would have been rather darker, and you just get the tree line. We'll see in situ what might need to be done to that. I've actually shrunk it down from the first iteration of this because it was too high what I wanted. Oh, let me show you the first iteration. So the first iteration, what you had was those 2 followed by, you see, those 2. And what you see here is that actually when you line up the hill on this one, because they're both quite dark, it lines up pretty well. You wouldn't notice this was actually a completely separate photo, really, not unless you looked at it closely. And that's a back scene there. I'll keep those sheets of paper, you never know, might want a dark back scene. But I decided first of all the back scene was rather too dark and you wouldn't be able to see much. I could have faded it more rather than without intensifying the colours, and it was also a bit too high for the place I wanted to put it, and you'll see that later as I'm finishing my scenic modelling on my 00 gauge layout.